Nice delts, homie. Thank you. Not to toot my own horn, but delts. Okay, so for those who don't go to the gym like I do, because I'm a gym goer now, delts are shoulders, and it's my one body part I actually do. So I go to the gym and I'm like, I don't care about anything. I don't care about my biceps. I don't care about my chest. I don't care about my triceps. All I'm gonna do is my shoulders. So at the gym, all I go is this. Like a bird. So every day, well, 4 days a week, I go to the gym and I flap my arms like a bird. No legs, no. Okay, no one cares about your legs. I'm sorry. No one cares about your legs. People who complain about the appearances of your legs, they're just jealous. Okay? They can't find anything to criticize you for, so they look at your legs and they say, you got small legs. Gym bros do. Well, I'm not trying to look good for the gym bros. I'm lazy. That's why I don't want to do legs. I'll confess, I hate doing legs because I'm lazy, you know. Also, I wear trousers. Who's gonna see my legs? My legs can be like super jacked and you can't even tell. So why am I gonna spend time on my legs? I'm a busy man. When did you get fit? Well, I actually started before I left on my vacation. So I won't go into too much detail, but maybe this will help. Okay, it was one of my dreams to always kind of help be like a role model for Twitch viewers who are nerds and gamers and like anime and are introverts and enjoy computer programming like me. Because I feel like that's more attainable. That's relatable. You know, I'm gonna assume most of you are fucking nerds. No offense. Hey, show of hands, who's a nerd in here? Come on, be honest. So I've been trying to get my shit together for the last couple of months, and a lot of that does involve trying to physically take care of myself and learning how to take care of myself so that I can help the fucking nerds in my chat take care of themselves. Drop the workout routine. I'll probably, like, I'm not super happy. Well, no, I am happy. Like, I'm like proud about the progress I've made. There's just so much better resources on the internet that can teach you how to be physically well than just a Twitch streamer like me who's only been doing it for 2 months. Like, I only work out like 3 times a week. I think a lot of people assume to get like bigger, you have to do it 5, 6, 7 times a week. I just do it 3 times a week. The best workout routine is the one you're gonna stick to. It's that simple. The best workout routine is the one you're gonna stick to. So if you go like 6 times a week and it's unsustainable and you give up, then that's gonna be like the worst workout routine because you're not gonna do it anymore. I will say I'm kind of sad that at the age of 33 that I kind of discovered that genetic wise, I think I am lucky when it comes to being able to change physically, which is a little sad because a lot of people who work out really hard and exercise really hard, they don't have the best genetics, so they just gotta work a lot harder. And here I am, I feel like I have really good genetics, but it just took me 33 years to go, maybe I should do something about it. I think between 30 and 35, it's like kind of your last chance to take care of yourself physically without it being difficult. I feel like once you get into your late 30s and early 40s, if you haven't been exercising, it's a little tough. Well, the thing about abs is I did a lot of the ab work when I was doing boxing. People hate doing abs, which I understand because abs fucking suck. When I do abs, I feel like I'm gonna throw up. I always burp when I do abs because you're doing like crunches, show abs. Is that? This is too weird. I need to start OnlyFans for this. I need to know how many dudes are in here. Guys, is this gonna... We're all homies here, right? You know what? That's whatever. I've been working out for 2 months. I'm okay with showing my progress. I know it's not complete. I know I'm a work in progress. I am proud of how much effort I've been putting in to working out. Yeah, not bad, huh? Okay, that's enough. So I actually haven't been working out my abs for the last 2 months. All of that is actually just residual muscles from my boxing days, which I feel really lucky because I don't have to focus on it. 3 months ago, when I tried to start working out, I thought to myself, oh, I'm gonna get really big. I'm gonna eat a lot. So I kept eating and eating. And then I took my body fat percentage measurement and it said, yeah, you're at 22%. And I was like, because I thought I was at like 16%, but I got really fat. I put on a little too much fat. And I got it measured yesterday and I got down to 13%. When I'm seriously like dieting, I can lose about 1% body fat per week. Because I'm really good at dieting. I'm not sure if you guys know, but like, wow, is this 3-4 years ago? I kind of lost like 20 pounds. But that wasn't working out. That was just like learning how to lose fat. So like 4 years ago, I trained myself to be really good about my diet. I think my diet's the one thing that I'm essentially perfect on. This doesn't mean like I don't occasionally eat like chicken wing or some fries, but overall I'm like super disciplined when it comes to food because I don't need food to taste that good. Is your diet expensive? Mine is expensive in the sense that I'm on like a catered meal plan, which is one of the nice things about being like a streamer with money. I'm not gonna lie. But if you're not a streamer with money, I think you can still easily reach your like diet goals. It just takes a little more time. Like everything is, like, you can just Google, just Google. I think you need a diet where you're actually gonna stick to it, and whatever you do, whether it's diet or exercise, you just have to stick to it. How do you control yourself with unhealthy food urges? I would give in a little bit. So yesterday, for example, we had an OTV shoot and someone ordered fried potato balls. And it's right there and there's 30 of them. Fried potato balls, and that shit was delicious. I had 3. Not gonna lie. Each ball was like 250 calories. I ate 3, that's 750. But I'm okay with that, right? I'm okay with that because I just take it down. Okay, I ate 3 fried potato balls. Chances are I shouldn't go too hard on my next meal. I think it's okay to give into unhealthy food urges every now and then. Because the last thing you want is to relapse, right? To go like, I can't take it this anymore. I'm just gonna quit my diet. What's your macros? I get a gram of protein per pound, which is like kind of baseline. Easy way to figure it out. So 140 grams of protein, and whatever calories I have left, I just eat carbs or fat. I don't really like try and balance it. So I hit my protein and then everything else it doesn't matter to me. Keep it simple. Plus, would you take steroids? No, I thought about it. I thought about taking, like, doing TRT, tren, whatever. But I don't want to take steroids because what's the point? Because ultimately I'm doing this for my health. And yeah, if I have a testosterone deficiency where something happened to my body where I'm not producing testosterone, I think that's fine. Like, I'm sure there are good medical reasons to do it, but I'm a pretty healthy guy overall, right? I don't need to get jacked. I don't like, there's very little upsides besides, oh, you looked a little more jacked. Do you take creatine? Yeah, creatine I take, and creatine is just super safe and normal. I don't know if it actually does anything, but everyone's like, creatine's gonna make you jacked. And it's like, okay, sure. Any Pokemon unboxing coming soon? Sorry, man, I'm a Giga Chad now, which means I'm giving up all my Pokemon stuff. Chat, if you wanna lose weight, I highly suggest walking. I would say walking is the #1 cardio exercise. If you can get 10,000 steps in a day, you're gonna lose weight, assuming you're not like completely eating super unhealthy. For me, I can walk. I'm okay with walking. I like walking. I hate running. I hate running. I hate cycling. I hate any high intensity cardio. And people always say, oh, you need to get in your high intensity cardio. To those people, I say, fuck you. Fuck you. I'm gonna do the cardio that I'm actually gonna do, which is walking. So when I'm in my weight loss mode, right now I'm not. But for the last month I just say, I'm gonna walk 10,000 steps. Why 10,000? It's just a good baseline. Like you can do 8,000, you can do 12,000, but 10,000 is just it's a nice rounded number. 10,000 steps is about 300 calories. How do you stay motivated? I mean, that's really up to you, right? But my biggest thing is you have to enjoy the process. Like you have to enjoy going to the gym and feeling good and looking good. Because if all you think about is, oh, I'm gonna look good in 6 months and I'm gonna be unhappy until 6 months from now, then that's fucking miserable, right? It's really miserable if you think to yourself, I'm gonna be happy in 6 months once I lose this weight, right? Because that will be really hard to sustain. You have to enjoy the 6 months, because that's 99% of it. Reaching the goal is like 1% of it, and reach that is like, okay, I'm happy for a little bit. Do you still do weed? No, I gave up on weed. It clouds my brain and makes me binge eat at night. I don't think there's anything too bad with it. Like, I don't think people would do weed. But I haven't done weed in like 6 months. And today I'm gonna take Skara to the gym with me, and it'll be a lot of fun. And that's gonna happen in 2 hours. What look are you going for? I'm going for the BTS Jungkook J-Hope Jimin. Except instead of doing it in my early 20s, I'm doing it in my mid 30s. Fuck! Why did I start earlier? I'm so stupid. What was I doing? Imagine how cool I would have been if I started in my early 20s. Now I'm an uncle trying to stay young and hip with the kids, man. What am I doing? It's fine. It doesn't matter. I'm doing it for myself. Fuck you guys. BTS is in... Wait, is BTS in their 30s? Damn, those guys are old. Also, the girls got to do a K-pop video for offline TV, okay? I need to get my K-pop video. And I can't get my K-pop video looking like the way I was looking. What diet were you on a few years ago? There's no diet, you know? I mean, it really comes down to... Okay, if you guys want advice, there's so much on the internet. But don't drink full calorie soda. Instead of drinking Coke, drink Diet Coke. Right? Is Diet Coke good? No, ideally you are drinking water. Ideally you're drinking water, but some people just love Diet Coke. Just love Coke, okay? And it's like, fine, if you're gonna have drinks, if you're gonna drink it no matter what, drink that. Ideally you drink water. Same with milk. You know, I like milk in my coffee. Do I want whole milk or cream? Yeah, it'll taste way better, but you know, 2% is fine. When I eat a Caesar salad, would I like my dressing on? Hell yeah. But the dressing is like 60% of the calories. So I say, hey, I'm okay on the dressing. And I eat lettuce and chicken. And it's still edible. Oh yeah, vinaigrette. There you go. Balsamic vinaigrette. 5 calories. Okay? Just do all the easy things. Okay? Just do all the easy things first. Bag of chips. Don't eat that. Don't eat the bag. Don't eat Lay's, man. 500 calories for a bag of instant noodles, right? So, you know, the average human needs between 1,500 and 2,000. So that's a third. That's a whole meal, and it's all just carbs. It's like 80 grams of carbs. And then 16 grams of fat. A shit ton of sodium. And just 11 grams of, like, protein, right? Like the sodium is crazy. Some carbs are good for, yeah, I mean, some, yeah. Don't do that thing where you pick up one statement I made and then extrapolate it and say, well, carbs are good for you. Yes, carbs are good for you. Carbs are not the devil. I had this strategy that cut down on my calories by 50%. If my mom made food, because living with your mom, if she's a cook, it's really fucking hard to lose weight because she will just put this delicious ass meal in front of me every 4 hours. And she also was like, come on, eat, come on, eat, come on, eat. And I get into a fight with my mom over this, like, every time I'm on a diet. I would have to really put my foot down and almost hurt her feelings. And I have to explain to her, Mom, I'm trying to lose weight. It doesn't mean I don't think your food is good. I'm not starving myself. I'm just trying to lose a little weight. Okay? And it's hard. So every time I go and visit my mom for extended periods of time, I would treat that as my bulking cycle. Okay, it's like, okay, I'm going back to Canada in August. So August is gonna be my bulk month, because my mom's not gonna let me diet. And in LA, I can diet. What's your current weight? 140 pounds. Whenever I reach 140, that's when I kind of know, okay, I lost enough weight. Like, I lost enough fat. Like, this is a good amount. I'm at a good fat percentage. Right now it's 13%. And then I just start eating a little more. I start working out a little harder. And I get, I put on some fat. I put on some muscle until 145, which usually takes 2 months. So I hit 145 and I'm like, okay, I don't want to get too fat. I have a hard time looking a little rounder than I would like. So at 145, that's generally where I'm like, okay, I'm comfortable with the way I look still. If I go a little higher, my cheekbone's not as defined and I'm not as confident. But the most important thing for me is to stay consistent. I think it's really easy to go to the gym for like 3 months or 6 months. It's a whole other thing to just make it part of your life, which I've never been able to do. And it's actually one of the reasons why I'm sharing my progress, because the only times in the past I talk about my fitness is when I kind of reached a goal. And when I reached the goal, I'm like, okay, I'm done. I got to my goal. So I'm going to stop going to the gym, and then I crash out, and then I go back to the way I was looking like 8 years ago. So I'm trying to regulate sharing the progress and the journey and not feel like it's only worth talking about if I'm at a certain point, if that makes sense. I remember taking a picture 3 months ago at the very beginning. This is what I looked like 3 months ago. Like, it's not that bad. I mean, come on. Like, let's be honest. Like, come on, I gotta be kind to myself. I don't think I was looking that bad, but I wasn't looking my peak. Like, I feel like it's just a very normal human body. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. There's really nothing wrong with that. Like, this is a normal body. But I wanted to lock in for 2 months.